Are you ready to learn how to manifest a new life filled with abundance and joy, all while staying true to your happiness? In this video, we are exploring the profound teachings of Buddhism and how they can guide us in manifesting a new life that aligns with our true desires and values. Lesson 1. Make your vision clear. To bring about a new life, the first thing you need to do is be clear on what you want. We are often sidetracked by outside standards, societal pressures, or short-lived wants. Buddhism tells us to quiet our minds, look inside, and listen to our hearts. When you make your vision clear, you get in touch with what means most to you, not what other people want you to do. Too much focus on the outside world makes it hard for many people to figure out what they really want. It's important to get away from these things that are distracting you in order to see clearly. You need to take some time to think about things. You could meditate, write in a book, or go for a walk in the woods. These habits can help you clear your mind and focus on what you really want. Your dream is unique to you, yours alone, and you alone can describe it. It may change as you grow, but being clear at the start is important. It's simple to get lost or stressed when you don't have a clear plan. The way may not always be easy, but it will always make sense if you know where you want to go. Lesson 2. Make sure your actions are in line with your core values. As soon as you know what you want, you need to make sure it fits with your core values. This is very important because even if you manifest something, it might not really make you happy if you are not in line with it. Your core values are the rules that you live by, and that give you a sense of meaning. They are like the base of your house. If the base isn't strong, the house will fall apart over time. Core ideals are very personal and different for each person. Some of these traits could be honesty, compassion, freedom, kindness, or ethics. You should figure out what your values are and make sure that they guide your choices, actions, and goals. Being true to yourself makes you feel at peace when you live your life in line with your core values. No matter how well you do in the outside world, when you don't, you feel conflict inside. Being happy is also protected by living in line with your values. There are a lot of people who put their real values aside to pursue success, wealth, or approval from other people. For instance, someone who cares about helping others might move up the business ladder, but feel empty inside because they can't show kindness or help others at work. It's an easy mistake to make, but it makes people unhappy. Buddhism teaches that you should live your life honestly and in line with what's important to you. Being happy comes easily when your outside life matches your inner values. Lesson 3. Don't just set goals, make plans too. Too many of us focus on our goals and not enough on our purposes, which can lead to problems. Goals are helpful because they point us in the right direction, but they can also cause stress or pressure that isn't necessary. If we compare intentions to energy, which is more about how we act and think, intentions are more about what we want to achieve. Buddhism tells us that how things happen is just as important as how they turn out. We become focused on results when we only think about our goals. When things don't go as planned, we might feel stressed or let down. Even if we reach our goal, this could make us unhappy. When we set intentions, on the other hand, we think more about how we want the trip to go. Remember to be in the present, enjoy the journey, and have faith that everything will work out as it should. Like, one goal could be to make a certain amount of money or get a certain raise at work. But you might be doing it to get out of debt and free up money to spend more time with your family or donate to a cause you care about. While the goal is clear and measurable, the purpose is about the why behind it all. Focusing on the aim keeps you connected to your goal, which keeps you from giving up your happiness along the way. Setting goals also lets you consider options you might not have thought of before. Life often has better plans for us than we do. If we are too focused on one goal, we might miss out on other chances that are even better for what we want. When we make plans, we make room for trust, flow, and freedom. This makes the process of creation feel peaceful and joyful. Lesson 4. Act with inspiration. Doing things mindlessly to get them off your list is not the same as doing things that feel like they fit with your values and purpose. When you are clear, excited, and trusting, you can take inspired action. That's the action that comes naturally, makes you happy, and fits with your goals. Buddhism stresses how important it is to be aware in all parts of our lives, including the things we do. Because you are aware when you do something, you are fully present in it. You're not just doing things to get them done or to avoid doing them. You are instead involved, with a goal and aware. This kind of thoughtful, inspired action helps you reach your goal without putting your health at risk. We feel stuck sometimes because we don't want to move, are afraid of failing, or don't know what to do next. This is where trust and being aware come in. It's okay if you can't see the whole road when you act from inspiration. You trust that the next step will show itself. Don't worry about having everything planned out before you start. Just take small steps that feel right, and the rest will fall into place as you go. Listening to your gut can also help you take inspired action. Your mind may tell you to go in a certain way because it makes sense, but your heart may tell you to go in a different direction. Believe in that inner knowledge. When you follow your heart and instincts, even if something doesn't make sense at first, you are in line with your higher purpose. Being happy and true to yourself is the key to making the new life happen. You don't have to force things to happen when you act on your inspiration. Life just flows through you, and you believe that the right people, chances, and experiences will come your way as long as you stay true to your vision and values. Lesson 5. Release limiting beliefs. Beliefs that hold us back are one of the biggest things that get in the way of creating a new life. That's what we tell ourselves to explain away what we desire, why we're not good enough, or why things will not work out. Buddhism says that a lot of our problems come from our minds, especially thoughts that make us suffer needlessly. We need to deal with these ideas and let them go before we can bring a new life into our lives. Beliefs that hold you back are often based on fear, bad events, or social conditioning. Even though they're not true, we act on them like they are. You might think that you're too old to start a new job, or that you're not good enough for love because of bad relationships in the past. These ideas put up invisible walls around you that stop you from acting or going after your dreams. To let go of limiting ideas, you must first be aware of them. You can't change something you don't see. Start paying attention to the things that you think about when you want to change your life or reach your goals. In Buddhism, we learn about impermanence, which means that everything changes, even our thoughts and ideas. Since you thought something before, it doesn't mean you will continue to believe it in the future. You can change the way you think and believe in new, powerful things that help you reach your goals. It's not always easy to let go of ideas that hold you back, but you have to if you want to create the life you want. You need to be patient, kind to yourself, and ready to grow. When you let go of these beliefs, you make room for new opportunities to come into your life. Lesson 6. Surround yourself with good things. The setting you live in has a big impact on how you think and how well you can create a new life for yourself. It's not enough to just stay away from negative people. You need to actively create an environment that supports your growth, well-being, and happiness. Right association means being with people who inspire, uplift, and support you on your road. This is something that Buddhism talks about a lot. Who you spend time with can either give you energy or take it away. It will be much harder to keep the upbeat attitude you need to make your vision come true if you are surrounded by people who are negative, critical, or doubtful. On the other hand, the trip will feel lighter and happier if you are with positive, helpful people. Positivity isn't just for people. The things you do, the places you live and work, and the knowledge you take in are also part of it. Watch and read what you want to learn from and pay attention to the discussions you have. Are they drawing you away from your goal and helping you grow, or are they pulling you toward it? Practicing thanks is another way to surround yourself with good things. Focusing on the things you're thankful for makes you feel better and brings more of what you want into your life. Being grateful changes your focus from lack to wealth, and this good energy pulls people to you. Keep your mind on the good things in your life, which will help you attract more of what you want. Buddhism shows how important it is to have a kind and positive attitude. Not only does that make your life better, but it also makes other people's lives better. Spreading happiness makes other people happy, and you bring more happiness into your life. Lesson 7. Take care of yourself first. You need to put yourself first if you want to create a new life without giving up your happiness. It's easy to forget about yourself as you work toward your goals when you're busy. True happiness and success, on the other hand, can't last if you are always running on empty. Take care of yourself. It's not selfish. Taking care of your physical, social, and mental health is part of self-care. You should get enough rest, eat foods that are good for you, move around, and take time to relax and recover. It also means having healthy limits, being able to say no when you need to, and letting yourself take breaks. You have more energy, clarity, and drive to go after your goal when you take care of yourself. Balance is something that Buddhism teaches. It's not about working so hard that you get tired. Instead, it's about finding a balance between work and rest, effort and ease. You show respect for your body, mind, and spirit when you put self-care first. It means you know you deserve to be happy and that your goals are not more important than your happiness. Taking care of your inner world through meditation, mindfulness, and thought is also part of self-care. These habits help you stay focused on your goal, deal with stress, and keep a positive attitude. They help you remember that who you are is more important than what you do. By putting self-care first, you show the world that you care about yourself and your health. This makes a strong force that helps you bring your dreams into reality. You don't have to pick between your dreams and your happiness. You can make a new life that is fulfilling, joyful, and in line with your real self if you take care of yourself. You can make your life not only successful, but also deeply fulfilling and joyful by being clear on your vision, aligning your core values, setting goals, acting on your inspiration, letting go of limiting beliefs, surrounding yourself with positivity, and putting self-care first. Buddhist teachings tell us that happiness doesn't come from things we do outside of ourselves, but from being mindful, kind, and balanced in every moment.